Hi, I'm Doug Lewis, and this is another beer breakdown, where I try the beer before you buy it. I give a simple breakdown of flavor profile and drinkability, so that if you get a chance to drink this beer, you'll know what to expect. And the beer that I got is Tommyknocker Brewery's Pick Axe IPA. It's 6%, 6.2% alcohol by volume, brewed in Idaho Springs, Colorado. So I picked this beer because it's an IPA and I haven't broken one down yet, and also I've heard a lot of great things about this beer, so I'm excited to get an opportunity, number one, to drink it, number two, to break it down for you. What the brewer says about their beer, it's a classic American India Pale Ale dominated by pleasant hop bitterness and aroma. Dry hops impart unique aromas and flavors that add to the complexity of this ale. A blend of American hops melds into an award-winning flavor that is our most popular draft in the pub, which doesn't surprise me. Like I say, I hear a lot of great things about this beer, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh boy. So that was an interesting thing that took place. I actually have had this beer for a couple of weeks, and I went ahead and rolled it around a little bit to make sure that it was nice and mixed up and all the sediment wasn't at the bottom of the bottle. So I should have waited a little bit longer before I tried to pour it in the glass, but here you go. This is what happens when you do things live. Alright, so the first thing I noticed taking a look at it, it's got kind of a little bit of an amber hue to it. It's a little bit cloudy, kind of reminds you actually a little bit of a wheat. But anyway, here you go, a nice head on this beer. Wow, I love hoppy beers, number one, and this one doesn't disappoint. You can smell right off the bright hoppiness of this. It's going to be a big, flavorful hoppy beer. I get a sense for just out of the smell. And like you would expect with hoppy beer, an IPA, you get the citrus, a little bit of citrus smell to it. Big hoppiness to it, but you also get a little bit of the pine edge to it also with the hoppy beer. So great smell, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. So cheers, let's check out the flavor profile. You know, this is great. The first thing I notice is this is unbelievably smooth for a hoppy beer. You absolutely get the bite of the hops. You definitely get the fruitiness. It's not like super fruity, but you kind of get the citrus. That's what I'm trying to get across, the citrus flavor to it. Probably as you'd expect, you know, by the flavor of it, I am getting a little bit of a toasty caramel, roasty flavor to this hoppy beer. So it's really fun. Again, it's really smooth tasting IPA. So a lot of times with an IPA, you're going to get a big hoppy bite to it. This is not terribly overwhelming at all. It's just amazing because the flavor was terribly bright. But this is a nice, smooth IPA beer. I can absolutely tell why this is one of the favorites that they have at their pub. Again, you get all the fun flavors of the IPA. Again, the citrusy, piney, but it's also got kind of this roasty, toasty flavor to it. And it's just so smooth, it drinks very well. So you're gonna really like to try this beer. If you get a chance to find this, I got this Tommyknocker in Colorado. But I think they're a decent enough sized brewery to where you might find it at some liquor stores in your area that maybe carry a large variety of beers. I know that they are distributed in quite a few places at this point so far. So track this down because it's a great way to start IPAs. If you don't know if you like IPAs or haven't gotten into them, this is a great IPA to try. Cheers. Look forward to another beer breakdown.